Coming up on St. Lucia Today, a new watchdog group here promises to guard the interests of the youth in the upcoming general elections. We'll speak with the founder of Rock the Vote St. Lucia, Dwayne Menz. Mico North MP Janine Compton Antoine calls for more national participation in the recovery of St. Lucia post-Hurricane Thomas. The monthly Craft and Farmers Market is on this Saturday at the Coco Cabana car park at Ridgeway. There are great deals and bargains for you from the island's creative minds. And the National Arts Festival nears curtain call with two important plays. Hello everyone and welcome to St. Lucia Today on Calabash TV, a magazine program that features everything St. Lucian. I'm Melissa Joseph. In the last few weeks, the country has been abuzz with political activity. Both the ruling United Workers' Party and the opposition St. Lucia Labour Party have been engaging the electorate through public meetings and candidate launchings. The island is due to go to the polls this year. But a new group, taking on the role of a watchdog, wants real change in how the campaigns are conducted, how the politicians treat the electorate, and how the electorate responds to the political process. It's called Rock the Vote St. Lucia. Founder, businessman Dwayne Menz says the group's aim is to inspire young voters to exercise their franchise as a means of effecting change in the country. I spoke with Dwayne Menz about his mission.
I think it's something that the country needs, and we have a group of young people who look forward to expressing their views, and they're looking for change and policy changes towards in their favor, and they want the government to take them more seriously. They want businesses to take them more seriously, and they want to express themselves. So it's just a medium so that young people could do so, and with that message, we just like to encourage young people to go out and vote. And we'd like to tell them that the only way that by making an impact is by showing up at the ballots. And that's the only way the governments and people in society will take you seriously.
How will you will go about generating that interest in the young?
Well, we're going to use their mediums, radio stations, music videos. We're going to have events, concerts. Hopefully we're going to get some debates going. Things that appeal to them, bumper stickers, trying to get the message across using Facebook, the internet, you know. Right now we have a contract with both political parties where we air the meetings and their rallies live on radio and on the internet. So from the convenience of your home, you could watch or you could listen to the debates and the issues.
Well, Rock the Vote St. Lucia, of course, patented after Rock the Vote in the U.S.
Correct.
There were accusations there in the U.S. Leveled at some of the celebrities and founders of that movement about being aligned to one political party or another, trying to push the agenda, used as a propaganda forum. That sort of accusation being leveled right here at home as well. Is that surprising to you?
Yeah, you would get that, but my mission and what we say is clear, that we're not aligned to any political party. Our simple mission is to get the young people to go out to the polls and vote. We're not interested in who they vote for. We also understand that that's part of being a democratic society. You have the freedom to choose. So one politician may be more impressive to a voter than the other, and that's their decision. That's not ours. It's how the politicians can sell themselves to the voters. We simply want them to go to the polls and go out in large numbers to vote. We know that alone will create change for young people.
What are some of the statistical data that you're working with to have made you decide that you needed to do this? Because in the U.S., the concern was, and the statistics showed, that the young would not go in, those of eligible to vote would not participate in the electoral process. And of course, there were also a lot of undecided voters and floating voters. So that was there. What did you find to be St. Lucia's particular case?
Unfortunately, there are no statistics for that. However, there's observation, and the first thing that we did as a group, we went to the Electoral Commission and asked them, what is the voter turnout for young people between the ages of 18 to 30? And it says very, very low from their observation. Even the registered voters at that age are very low. So then we told them about our initiative, and they welcomed it. And we're also working with the schools we'll be going lower than to get them ready and more interested in voting.
Once the election bell has sounded, what would be the sort of intensified movement for Rock the Vote?
Definitely more commercials, more PSAs. We plan campaigning just as hard as the political parties. The only difference is we may not have the funding that they have, but we're going to do our best within the resources that we have. But we have a collaborative group of journalists, media houses, entertainers that are all coming together to make this possible.
What about the engagement between the politicians and the voters? Are you looking to facilitate that by way of town hall meetings or even to have debates?
Yes. We are encouraging politicians to use our medium to come and talk about their issues. Hopefully they could put the propaganda aside and just talk about what they plan on doing for the youth and the communities that they represent as MPs.
So is your organization or the entity going to do surveys to determine what are some of the critical issues for the constituency that you're looking to inspire?
The group that we're looking to inspire, yes.
Well, yes, the group. Well,
yes.
when I said constituency, I meant for the
demographic,
demographic.
Yes, we are going to put up online surveys and we are going to ask people to send in their questions. We're already getting a lot of responses, but still we're not at that stage yet because we're going to do the entire thing will be done in stages and phases. Right now, we just want to get the branding across, and then we're going to ask people to submit questions, queries, etc. And from there, we're going to have structured debates. When we have the politicians as guests on the different mediums, ask them these questions to try to satisfy our demographic.
The music project Rebuild Our World has received much acclaim from all sections of the society. Rebuild Our World, produced by Randall Lionai Mondese, is a rallying song for St. Lucia's recovery post-Hurricane Thomas. Mico North MP Janine Compton Antoine, whose constituency was hard hit, has lauded the project.
The people of Mico North are very resilient. They've been through a lot of trying times and they have the ability to bounce back. So they are working steadfastly to rebuild the community. And I know that they would appreciate something like this that has been done by the artists, knowing that they haven't been forgotten and that the artists have put it forward in song. And we have to come together, all St. Lucians, to rebuild our nation.
But, you know, there's always a lot of reliance on central government in St. Lucia. It seems to be an innate cultural thing for us. Getting, as you say, the artists and maybe other sectors involved in the whole rebuilding process would be important?
I think definitely is important. We have to realize that if every St. Lucian comes together, you know, the private sector and the public sector working together for the benefit of St. Lucians, all of us coming together, that's the only way we can rebuild the nation. We can't depend on government to do everything for us, but we have to come together, each and every one of us, and stand strong, and that's the only way St. Lucia will get back on its feet.
Mico North MP Janine Compton Antoine will have more on Rebuild Our World in a moment. This is St. Lucia Today. We'll be back in just a few moments.